know what's interesting about a dental chair? Nobody lies in it. The moment you sit down, something shifts. The small talk stops, the walls come down, and people start telling you things they've never told anyone. Their fears, their regrets, their dreams, their secrets. I've heard it all. My name is Adriana Cappelli. I am the VP and COO of Cappelli Dental in Hillsdale, New Jersey. And for the last 3 years, I've had a front row seat to some of the most real and remarkable human moments I've ever witnessed. This podcast is where the stories live. Confessions at the Dental Chair, where we talk about life, business, love, loss, and everything in between. Because the most honest conversations happen when you are leaning back, staring at the ceiling, and you realize you have nowhere else to go. Welcome. I'm glad you're here. Let's begin. Thank you, Mario, for being here today. One of our oldest patients, one of the first ones that came to our practice over 30 years ago. You used to see Dr. Cappelli Sr.?
Yes.
He was your dentist?
He was, and he came to my school, which is right here in town, I work, and he wanted to talk about dental hygiene. And the children absolutely loved it. He did have a great sense of humor.
So let's go back to your teaching years.
Yes.
When did you start teaching?
I started in the late 50s, okay? And I always enjoyed working with children, right? And I was the first one in our whole family to graduate, college graduate.
Okay.
But before I did, my father always used to say to me, you have to, learn about life. You have to learn how to live the life. And that started my thinking on, what do I want to do next? So I decided, with a little bit of help from some friends, to go to what they call Jersey City State College. So I graduated in 3.5 years instead of the 4 years.
Okay.
And I was determined to pursue that career in teaching. My first teaching position was at Grant Elementary School in Litchfield Park.
Okay.
Then eventually I went back to school. I got my master's degree in administration and supervision, and I became principal of the same school. And then I moved on to Livingston, New Jersey, and I became principal of the Mount Pleasant Elementary School.
What does a principal see that a teacher doesn't?
Through my eyes, okay, I would always model the behavior that I would like to see teachers perform working with students. Definitely hands-on, definitely focus on the learner. The books, they're important, but it's how you relate to students that's more important. Show them you're a human being. Show them that you are there for one purpose, to make sure they get the best education possible, and move on.
Let's move now into your musician years. I know that you have a passion to play trumpet.
Yes.
And you have played with one of the biggest legends of Salsa, which is Willie Colon.
Mm-hmm.
What is it to be and to be part of his orchestra?
It's just an absolutely incredible experience. He helped me at a time when I had an impasse, and he taught me how to get back to playing the trumpet with a special method called tone control option. I can play, no problem.
Okay.
With all inputs. Okay. And Richie is a dear friend, and we would play all those Latin salsa arrangements. And he would say to me, you can't play them like a jazz player. You have to play them like a Latin player, like a salsa player. and I will teach you that. He had all the arrangements of the famous singers. He was musical director for the Cobra for 6 years. He played every conceivable act, including Celia Cruz. He played for her. She loved him. And he, to this day,
That's unreal.
yeah, he's one of the finest trumpet players for Latin music that I know.
Okay.
And he's my friend.
Oh,
And my friend. I'm honored. I'm honored.
what an honor.
When he expands the band, as I said, he's going to add me as the additional trumpet player. Right now, he has 2, and I'll be the 3rd one. But I still play my jazz music.
Oh, do you?
Oh,
Okay.
yes, I do.
Do you perform? Where do you?
I have been playing, oh my gosh, I played all over. For a period of time, I toured all over California. Oh yeah, all over California. And also, I got what they call the standard designated credential, so I can still teach or become a principal in San Diego if I wanted to. It was a backup plan.
What about you?
In case I need it.
Yes.
But when we traveled all over, it was just wonderful. All the hotels from as far north as Eureka, California, then back down to San Diego, over to Palm Springs. Oh yeah. New Mexico. Then we wound up in Shreveport, Louisiana.
So you have played in front of thousands of people.
Oh God.
What
yeah.
is that experience like?
It's exhilarating.
Okay.
And especially if they like your music. It has to come from you. Okay, this is the music.
That is the music.
The instrument is a piece of metal. I mean, I speak to metal, but it's a piece of metal. I can understand them too. But it has to come from you. And as I said once before, you have to be able to, as Leslie Young said, tell a story. It gives great meaning to your life.
It does. It does. Did you ever feel like you had to choose between teaching and playing the
No.
instrument? No.
I always did both. I always was honored to be able to do that. I played for the parents. I played for all kinds of activities related to the school and the college and the high school. And I still did my job. And they respected me.
What does salsa music do to a room that other genres don't?
I think the music it's like it's timeless. It's history. It's a sense of an outcome for what the culture really is.
So true.
And music, as far as I know, as far as I'm concerned, it gets to your heart. Whether you listen, whether you dance, whether you play it, here. And that experience is you can't put a word on it.
You've been coming here for over 30 years, correct? And you keep coming back.
Yes.
What has changed between then and now?
Early part of it with Chris's dad, it was always coming to, you weren't coming to a dentist. You were coming to a place where they were going to help you, but they also had this incredible humanness about them. With Chris, okay, he has his father's sense of humor, okay, but he also is more exacting.
Okay.
In other words, anything he's ever said to me or has ever done, it was always backed up with some absolute reality to it, that it did work. When he put the temporary things in for my implants, he said, no problem, you're going to be able to play. I was. So, I think the best thing to say is that he carried on his father's tradition in his style. That's what he did. And that's what he's still doing to this very day.
That's why you're still coming to us.
Of course. Of course.
And your family.
Absolutely.
One last question.
Yes.
If you go back and tell your younger self one advice, as a teacher or as a musician, what would you tell your younger self?
Different is okay. And as I always quote from Robert Frost, I have taken the path of least travel, and that has made all the difference. So different is okay. It's okay to be different.
It is okay.
And the most creative individuals in the universe, they didn't fit a mold. You didn't put them in a mold. Nope.
No.
None. Not any one, whether you liked them or not. It's okay.
It's okay.
But they were different. I'm not perfect. I'm not by a long shot. Okay? And as I said, I'm waiting to live. Well, yeah, I'm waiting to live.
That's beautiful.
Yeah. And you keep learning. Absolutely.
Every day something new experiences that you can, even if it's a bad experience, you get to learn from it.
You learn something, absolutely.
I believe there are no such bad experiences because you learn something.
Sure. And that's why it's happening. And it happens differently to different people.
Yes, it's your lesson.
I always ask myself the question, who am I? Who am I? Okay? I got a physical body. But the most important part is here and in my soul. That's who I am.
Exactly.
You know, and that is critical. And then I found out you only gravitate toward your life. You don't waste your time on life.
So where can our audience find you in social media and Facebook?
I'm on Facebook. All they have to do is go to my site, Don DePascale, and I'm there.